Hi, this is Tom Malloy. Okay, this is the second video on screenwriting and some amateur mistakes that beginning screenwriters make. Here we go. Hi, this is Tom Malloy. I've raised over $25 million for financing films. I've produced at the time of this video 16 movies. I've written 30 plus screenplays, options sold or made into movies 24 of those screenplays, and I've starred in a bunch of movies. So I'm an encyclopedia on filmmaking. Okay, this is the second of a two-part video on amateur mistakes that screenwriters make, beginning screenwriters. One of the other things that I see a lot is that they put a date on their screenplay. Now, this is going to be a little intuitive here. Putting a date on the screenplay dates the screenplay, all right? So I don't do that at all. The only thing I may do is I might, whatever the name of the screenplay is, put the year on it, and that gets me the whole year. And then if I haven't sold that screenplay in a year or got it produced, I'll update the year the next year so that it's got that new year on it, but that's it. The key is if you send me a screenplay and it says, July 1st, 2018, it's like, oh, so you've been trying to get this going for that long? So that's just a mistake. So never put the date on there. That's just a beginner mistake. Another thing is people love, they're so proud of their WGA registration or whatever or their copyright, US copyright. They love putting that on there. On a professional level, that's not done. You don't have the WGA number and something. So that's one thing that, again, is amateur where they believe, well, I got this WGA thing, let me make it sound more professional by putting this WGA registration number on there. I immediately look at that and go, okay, they are amateur. They don't know what they're doing. So that's another thing. Now, I'll also say that the WGA registration, I don't feel is even that necessary because at the end of the day, when you have to make the movie, you have to go through have to get it copyrighted by the Library of Congress, US copyright, so the WGA registration doesn't even mean anything, and this is coming from a WGA writer, Understand this, in this country, copyright is automatically assumed. If I wrote a screenplay and made it into a film and it made $100 million, nobody can come and say one day, oh, he never got it copyrighted, we don't owe him any money. No, that's not how it works. It's automatically my copyright. The only reason to register things is if someone does try to steal it in the very, very rare event that would happen. So it's not really a thing where you have to put these labels on there. Again, that's just amateurish. Another thing is putting too much information on that cover page, not having a cover page. I see a lot of times. And another big mistake that I see a lot of people make is sending the final draft file. Sometimes they'll even send, if they've written it in Word, they'll send the document file, and that's a mistake. Now, if somehow you figured out how to do it in Word, which is a mistake because that's not professional screenwriting software, please convert it to a PDF, because the PDF, I wouldn't know what it was initially, right? But final draft, again, you get a final draft, you put it into PDF, and you send me the PDF. You do not send me the final draft file. That's, again, just a signal of an amateur. One other mistake I see a lot is that people send a shooting script. Now, a shooting script is the one where the scenes are numbered, and I think that is a mistake. Obviously, if you're far down the line and you're just offering a role to somebody, okay, fine, the shooting script's okay, but really I'm a big fan of the reading script, which would mean the script that is easiest to read before, again, you're putting these scenes in there, and maybe if the screenplay's not ready or it's going to be rewritten, there's no reason to be doing lock scripts or anything like that. Now, a shooting script would be something where the script, each scene is numbered, and you can actually do it in final draft, and then you can even lock the script, which would mean that the screenplay is locked per page. So if you add some more dialogue to page 30, it pushes it to 30A instead of pushing it to 31 and affecting everything else. This is a script that's incredibly valuable down the line when people are saying, okay, we have an effect on page 60. Well, because you added dialogue to page 30, you can't push that all ahead, and then that person goes, we're shooting page 60 today. It's like, well, no, that's 61 now. It doesn't work that way. So that's the lock script. But again, these are tools for when you're about to shoot, not when you put it out there. If I get a screenplay and somebody's just asking me to read it, truly, like I said, it should be a reading quality screenplay. I look at it, it's got scene numbers all over it and all that stuff and shot lists, and it's like I go, this isn't really that fun to read, and so I don't think you should do that. So don't send the shooting script when you're just trying to get people excited about your script. I think that some people believe that it shows more professionalism. Again, that's just an amateur mistake, or that the script is farther along. Again, both of them mistakes. Do not send the shooting script. If you want more videos on filmmaking, check out the link below. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.